Well, I think that the optimal temperature we've always said for adults is usually between 60 to 65 Fahrenheit. Some people will say a little bit higher into the upper 60s, but definitely not in the 80s. I think that when you are going to sleep, your body temperature tends to decrease. It's part of your circadian rhythm. So we always tell our patients, try to pretend like your bedroom is a cave. You want it to be as dark as possible. Not really cold, but cool. That way your body can adjust to the natural circadian rhythm. A lot of times patients with breathing disorders, so anyone, especially kids that have asthma or trouble breathing, that could really put them at risk for having a flare-up. And so yeah, we're big fans of trying to keep it a little bit cooler. Now, I understand from an energy saving standpoint, but I would encourage those to look at other ways of saving energy in your house, maybe some insulation or some other ways of preventing those higher electric bills or gas. So if you don't sleep and you don't get well rested, you can have a lot of daytime somnolence or feeling sleepy during the day. We see this a lot with our adult patients as well. They also say if you're chronically sleep deprived, it can be as equal as being intoxicated. And so that's what we're always stressing. Very important of how important sleep hygiene is. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's nice to say like we're going to cut the energy costs back, but I think we also have to look at the health implications of it too. And every study that I read seemed to say that the high 60s, low 70s seems to be the optimal temperature. So I'd say just encourage homeowners to look at some other ways of cost saving beyond keeping your thermostat at above 80 degrees. I love warm temperatures, but that is even way too hot for me. Yeah. So the biggest piece of advice I usually give patients is dark and cool as possible. You want it to be as quiet as possible as well. So I discourage usually night lights. I love like the blackout shades if you can get them, especially in the summer months. I know for our kids it was tough for them to go to bed. Sticking to good sleep hygiene habits, going to bed at the same time every night, waking up at the same time every night, and then trying to go for that ideal temperature, like you said, about upper 60s, low 70s, I think would be ideal.